So who will be at the resurrection? No doubt if you were a witness, you probably remember a handful of conversations where JWs would talk about who would be and who wouldn't be resurrected. And probably the most that would get the attention of being resurrected or not being resurrected would be Solomon. I always remember Solomon would be one of those individuals that would be or wouldn't be at the resurrection. Differing opinions, of course. And it's just something that I wanted to make a video tonight to realize and to help you to appreciate that that's where the judgmental attitude comes in with the Jehovah's Witness, is they're so judgmental. They're taught not to judge at all, but yet they just can't help themselves when it comes to judging, because that's what their religion does. It kind of has that, it kind of gives you that message of, what's that word? What am I, I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. A subliminal message to people, that's it, that's the word. They'll give a subliminal message to people to judge when they're taught not to, because they judge everybody else, all other religions, everybody except them, who's not a witness or in that bubble, who's not part of their religion. They'll judge everybody without thinking they actually are. Especially in this, I don't want to get too off topic, but the resurrection is something they always try to play with. Stop judging, you'll not be judged. It's Jesus said, right? So why are the witnesses, why do they do that? But again, it's because they were taught to judge without they even knowing it. Again, they do like to judge when it comes to the resurrection. For one instance, when it comes down to it, and I don't know how many times it's flip-flopped back and forth, is with a disfellowship person. Say a disfellowship person passes away. Again, you'll have some witnesses that say, no, there won't be resurrected. Some witnesses say, yeah, they'll be resurrected. They'll be resurrected to the 1,000-year reign of Christ, and they'll have another opportunity or whatever. As if they can really have the say to it, and they shouldn't. But that's what witnesses do. Again, I say it again. They like to judge. But that's going to be interesting if you're able to see the resurrection. All those people that lived, say, in the 15th century and 16th century and 8th century and 8th century BCE will be resurrected. And even the people that died before the flood will be resurrected, according to the Jehovah's Witnesses. They got it all set out, who's going to be at the resurrection. Why do they judge like that? I just wanted to make a video tonight. It hit my mind. And for instance, I don't want to get too off topic here, but a disfellowshipped individual dies a week after he's disfellowshipped. So how can you really sit there and say, oh, that person's not going to be resurrected? The more I think about it, the more I tend to realize it's just a myth. It's not going to happen, the resurrection. I have to see it to believe it. I'm sorry if you're offended by me saying that. The more I examine it, the more I think about it, the more I just don't believe in the resurrection until it actually happens. Because I'm taught that I'm outside of the organization and Armageddon comes, I won't see the resurrection. I'll be slaughtered along with the 7.5 billion people that aren't supportive of 8 guys in New York who have destructive policies such as, well, blood fractions are okay, but whole blood's not. The 2 witness rule that benefits nobody. It benefits absolutely nobody. It harms children. If you don't support these guys, I won't see the resurrection. If that's the case, then good. I don't want to be in the new system if that's the case. But I digress. And I promised myself I wouldn't digress. I just stick to the topic. And so that's a good stopping point right now. Thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day.